Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. We're going to be watching It's a Wonderful Life.
In the black and white version, not in color.
Oh, yes. Welcome back. Yes. Kimmy here.
Mom here.
Storm here. Mom has spoken.
That's
so
right.
has Kim.
She is serious.
Yes, and I am completely blind to It's a Wonderful Life. Yes, I know. Okay. So many have seen this. And when I looked on Amazon, it showed a black and white version and a colored version. I knew it was in black and white. So, shall we get into this movie?
Yes, let's do it.
Love it.
Please, God, something's the matter with Daddy. Please bring Daddy back.
Got his wings yet, has he? We patched him up right along. Because, you know, sir, he's got the IQ of a rabbit. Yes, but he's got the faith of a child. Simple. Joseph, send for Clarence.
You sent for me, sir?
Yes, Clarence. A man down on Earth needs our help.
Splendid. Is he sick?
No, worse. He's discouraged. At exactly 10:45 p.m. Earth time, that man will be thinking seriously of throwing away God's greatest gift.
Oh, dear, his life. Then I've only an hour to dress. What are they wearing now?
You will spend that hour getting acquainted with George Bailey.
Sir, if I should accomplish this mission, might I perhaps win my wings? I've been waiting for over 200 years now, sir, and people are beginning to talk.
What's that book you've got there?
Oh, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
Clarence, you do a good job with George Bailey, and you'll get your wings.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, we went into the water.
George saved his brother's life that day. But he caught a bad cold, which infected his left ear. Cost him his hearing in that ear.
Like every boy. What's wrong with that? Here you are. Help me down. Help you down. Needed for membership in the National Geographic Society. Is this the year you can't hear on? George Bailey, I'll love you till the day I die. I'm going out exploring. And I'm going to have a couple of errands. And maybe 3 or 4 wives. Wait and see.
A lot of coconut.
She doesn't like it.
Yes, sir?
You're afraid of a canary?
No, sir.
He's emotional. He's crying.
You and that idiot brother of yours just been for me.
He's not a failure. You can't say that about my father. You're not. You're the biggest man in town. Bigger than him. Bigger than everybody. Don't let him say that about you, Pop.
All right, son. All right. Thanks. I'll talk.
Aww.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, sir.
What kind of tricks you play?
Oh, see it.
Why didn't you deliver him right away? Don't you know that boy's been fixed?
Oh, look at
Wow.
look at the zero.
Oh, look, he's bleeding.
You know what you're doing. You put something wrong in those capsules. I know you're on it, B. You got the telegram and you're upset. You put something bad in those capsules. It wasn't your fault, Mr. Gower. Just look and see what you did. Look at the bottle you took the powder from. It's poison, I tell you, it's poison.
Yeah.
You saved him.
I know you feel bad.
What'd you stop it for?
I want you to take a good look at that face.
Who is it?
George Bailey.
Oh, you mean the kid that had his ear slapped back by the druggist?
That's the kid.
It's a good face. I like it. I like George
I
Bailey.
do too.
My old boss.
What boat are you sailing on?
I'm working across on a cattle.
A cattle boat.
Okay, I like cars.
It's cheap.
That's good.
Exactly what I wanted.
Oh, it's good that they stay
That's
close.
good, yeah.
This old thing? Well, I only wear it when I don't care how old I am. Get your hand out me, I'll hit you with this broom.
Oh, right.
My last meal in the old Bailey boarding house.
My blood pressure.
Pop, can I have the car? I'm going to take over a lot of plates and things.
What, please?
Oh, you got a match? Very funny, very funny.
Put those things in the car and I'll get your time.
Oh my God.
Are we taking
That
one
was
off his head?
balancer.
Coming later, George?
Good balancer.
Couldn't want a better death. Lots of pretty girls. We're going to use that new floor tonight, too. Oh, it works. Now,
How's it tonight, son? Oh, Pop, just a little. No, son, not one drop. Comfortable, you could hear everything that's going on. Now, if I thought I'd hear anything worth listening to. I know it's soon to talk about it. No, Pop, I couldn't face being cooped up for the rest of my life in a shabby little office. This town is no place for any man unless he's willing to crawl to Potter. Now, you've got talent, son. I've seen it. You get yourself an education, but get out of here. Pop, you want a shock? I think you're a great guy. Boy, did you hear that, Annie?
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Well. Now, to get back to my story.
She doesn't care. Hold my
Take your
drink.
nothing.
Hold my beer.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh, why don't you stop annoying people?
Well, I'm sorry. Hey! Tapped by the judges will remain on the floor. Let's go!
Charleston.
That's before your time, right?
That
Go
was
on, Mom.
before my time. Wasn't my time. I was after that.
Looks like fun.
No action.
Yeah.
Oh, good. She found someone to dance with.
You're tired real fast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It must be good.
Oh my gosh.
Luckily it has water still.
Hey, thank goodness for the water.
They still dance.
You're having a good time.
Oh, God.
Go
How
ahead.
are you going to get out? Okay, it's over there.
Yeah.
Are they going too? Yeah, we're
Who's
not.
got the key in their hands?
Oh my gosh.
That's a send off.
He's going to get
Can't beat him, join him.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Look, you just...
Whoops.
Oh. Go on.
Uh-oh.
Here.
Sir, my train, please.
A pox upon me for a clumsy lout. Your caboose, milady.
You may kiss my hand. It's that old place. I'd like to live in it.
Yeah.
Place?
It's haunted.
I wouldn't live in as a ghost. Now watch. It says right in the second floor there, see? What'd you wish when you threw that rock?
Oh, no.
Come on, tell me.
If I don't, I might come through.
What is it you want, Mary? What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Mary.
I'll take it. Then what?
Well, then you could swallow it. And it'll all dissolve, see? And the moonbeams would shoot out of your fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair. Am I talking too much? Yes!
Is she naked? Is she
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, her whole
Oh,
thing!
boy.
Came off. Whoops.
Mary?
He's still underneath there. See?
Magic.
Man doesn't get in a situation like this every day.
I'd like to have my roll.
Not in Bedford Falls, anyway.
George,
Fires a little thought here.
give me my robe.
I've read about things like this, but I never...
Shame on you. I'm going to tell your mother on you.
My mother's way up in the corner.
I'll call the police.
They're way downtown. They'd be on my side, too.
Then I'm going to scream.
Maybe I could sell tickets.
Oh, it's so fresh.
The point is, in order to get this robe, I've got it. I'll make a deal with you, Mary. George, come on home, quick. Your father's had a stroke.
Oh, boy.
He's over to the receiver.
George, did you be aware that was it? It's too soon after Peter Bailey's death to talk about chloroforming the building at all.
Peter Bailey died 3 months ago.
Oh, my
I second
God.
Mr. Potter's motion.
Very well. In that case, I'll ask the two executive officers to withdraw. What? Until their children grow up and leave them? Until they're so old and broken down that
She doesn't even care.
Yeah,
it takes
he's
a
just
working man to
lying.
save $5,000?
He isn't
Just remember this, Mr. Potter, that this rabble you're talking about, they
They do most of the working and paying and living and dying in this community. Well, is it too much to have them work and pay and live and die in a couple of decent rooms and a bath?
George, they pulled it Potter down. They want to keep it going.
Yay! Good job.
They got one condition. Only one condition. What's that? That's the best part of it. They've appointed George here as executive secretary.
He has to
take his
stay.
father's place. Well, no, but Uncle Billy is. You can keep him on. That's all right. As secretary, you can hire anyone you like.
Dr. Cameron, let's get this thing straight. I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now. I'm going to school. This is my last chance.
Uncle Billy here. He's your man. But George, they'll vote with Potter otherwise.
Oh God, so he won't be able to follow his dream at all.
I know he didn't go.
That's
Potter.
right. Not only that, but he gave his school money to his brother Harry and sent him to college.
What am I doing? Congratulations!
Why don't you tell somebody? Nobody tells me anything.
He really
What
married.
like you doing marrying this two-headed brother of mine?
Well, I'll tell you, it's purely mercenary. The father offered him a job.
We got you on the job. Well,
George, about that job.
Bruce spoke out of turn. I never said I'd take it.
Go home. Where's my hat? Where's my hat?
Oh, thank you, George. This is mine, the metal one. Thank you, George. Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Don't let him drive.
Oh,
Point
God.
me in the right direction. Would you do that, George?
But, stick around, fellas, just in case, huh?
Oh, she's so confident.
Like that, yeah.
Wait for you, baby.
Us against the peaks, and we'll stay up there the whole night, and everybody will be talking. There'll be a terrific scene.
Georgie, have you gone crazy? Why, walking the grass in my bare feet.
Oh, everyone's listening.
To Mount Edgeworth.
Okay, just forget about the whole night.
Oh,
Your mother just phoned and said you were on your way over to see me.
My mother just called you? How'd she know?
Didn't you tell her?
I didn't tell anybody. I just went for a walk.
Happened to be passing by here. What do you...
Special latch.
oh my goodness.
What?
I didn't tell anybody I was coming over here.
Okay.
Mary, who's down there with you?
It's George Bailey, Mother.
George Bailey. What's he want?
I don't know. What do you want?
No pressure.
Yeah.
I was just
No,
walking
thank you.
by.
I just came in to get warm.
Oh, jeez.
You're cranky.
He's making violent love to me, Mother.
Let's go right back home. And don't you leave the house either. Sam Wainwright promised to call you from New York tonight.
Oh, she's favoring Sam.
You know, I didn't come here to...
What did you come here for, then?
I don't know. You tell me. You're supposed to be the one that has all the answers. You tell me.
Why don't you go home?
That's where I'm going. I don't know why I came here in the first place. Good night.
Love this hat.
Mary, the telephone is Sam.
Mother's on the extension.
Mother's out.
Oh,
We can both hear. Come here.
Uh-oh.
He says it's a chance of a lifetime.
Uh-oh, with the phone.
Now, you listen to me. I don't want any plastics. I don't want any ground floors. And I don't want to get married ever to anyone. You understand that? I want to do what I want to do. And you're...
Aw.
oh my God.
So don't be mean. Aw. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
My shoe. Oh, God. And he seems like, I'm still here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, they got married. Good, yay. That's one. Thanks, Sam. Come on, get over it. It's your honeymoon.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
Oh, no. He's going to get caught up in whatever this is.
Please, let's not stop, George. How much do you need?
Oh.
Yeah.
I got $2,000. Here's $2,000. This will tide us over to the bank reopens. All right, Tom, how much do you need?
$242.
Oh, come on, don't be like
Just
that.
enough to tide you over to the bank.
Yeah.
I'll take
Oh,
$242.
come on.
That's like 2,000.
I know, that's a huge chunk of it.
My account.
Your account's still here. That's a loan. Okay. All right, Ed.
I need to keep track of all this, too. There's a lot of faith.
What'll it take till the bank opens? What do you need?
Well, I suppose
$20? $20. Now you're talking. Thanks. That's fine.
Then he's keeping track of it.
It's a lot of people.
But it's your own money, George.
Mind
Okay.
about that? How much do you want?
I can get along with 20 all right.
$20. Fine.
And I'll sign the
Yeah,
paper.
you don't have to sign anything. I know you. You pay it when you can. That's okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's put him in the safe and see what happens.
That was so really positive. That's good. It's a big deal.
Folks, wedding cigars. Oh, wedding. Holy mackerel, I'm married. Where's Mary?
I'm married.
Look, I got a train ticket. The train's gone. Well, wonder if Ernie's still here with these taxi cabs. Old man said, yeah, sure, I had it, but I got rid of it. Entree, monsieur. Entree.
Scary, but what a thoughtful idea.
There's your tip.
That's lovely.
That's inventive.
Oh my god!
Look at that. Yeah, I was wondering how that was playing.
Welcome home, Mr. Bailey.
You pulled it off.
Well, what's your point, Mr. Potter? The point is I want to hire you. Hire? I want you to manage my affairs, run my properties. George, I'll start you out at $20,000 a year.
Don't burn yourself.
Yeah, well,
In the whole vast configuration of things, I'd say you were nothing but a scurvy little spider. You, and that goes for you too.
He has good heart.
Goes for you too.
yes.
You on the nest?
You in the nest?
Stork. This is a stork. What is it, a boy or a girl?
I don't like him holding that money.
After all, Potter, some people like George had to stay at home. Not every day.
Oh no! See? Oh, he just won.
Yeah.
Wow, what an easy
He didn't
win.
realize it.
Now he can just say that was his money. He doesn't even care. Or just, oh god.
I guess you forgot something. Oh, you forgot something. Well, aren't you going to make a deposit? Oh, sure I am. Well, then it's usually customary to bring the money with you. Huh. Oh, shit.
Oh man.
Boy.
How about that
That is so discouraging. Are you kidding?
He's like, oh, score.
See, and he knows it too.
Where's that money, you silly, stupid old fool? Where's that money?
Yeah.
You realize what this means? It means bankruptcy and scandal and prison. That's what it means. One of us is going to jail. Well, it's not going to be me.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
I feel bad for him, but it's like you've
Yeah,
known he was forgetful. Like, what squirrel?
Yes, he's,
Oh, his little buddy. They're good kids too.
oh boy.
Don't get mad at her. Oh, don't break it.
Yeah, okay.
Like, look how nice it looks.
Yeah, it
He did
does.
such a great job.
I'm so frustrated.
Very good job.
Hi, Daddy.
Zuzu's teacher.
Don't yank it out of her
Snappy
hand.
at her.
Hello, Miss Welsh. This is George Bailey. I'm Zuzu's father. Say, what kind of a teacher are you anyway? What do you mean sending her home like that, half naked? You realize she'll probably end up with pneumonia on account of you?
Don't say
Come
that.
on, taking it on everybody now.
Oh no.
Teachers like you, stupid, silly, careless
Oh,
people
my
that send our
God.
kids home without any clothes on. You know, maybe my kids aren't the best dressed kids, and maybe they don't have any decent clothes. Oh, that's stupid.
Oh, he's bad right now. He's in a really bad place.
Hello,
He's gonna show up at your house.
Losing control.
Oh, you will, huh? Okay, Mr. Welsh, anytime you think you're man enough, you... Hello?
Oh, he's gonna come right
Oh
over.
god, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look
Yeah.
here today. I've got to raise $8,000 immediately. Oh, that's what the reporters wanted to talk to you about.
God, he has it.
Watch him now. See, you son of a gun.
Building.
Building and loan. Oh, there's a man over there from the DA's office, too, who's looking for you. Please help me, Mr. Potter. What have you been doing, George? Playing the market with the company's money? No, sir. No, sir. I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a woman, then? You know, it's all over
Just bad.
Come on, you're scum.
Not that it makes any difference to me, but why do you come to me? Why don't you go to Sam Wainwright and ask him for the money?
I can't get a hold of him. He's in Europe.
What about all your other friends?
Well, they don't have that kind of money, Mr. Potter. You know that. You're the only one in town that can help me.
And here he loves it.
You once called me a warped, frustrated old man.
You
still are.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, for your
Misappropriation
stinker.
of funds, manipulation.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like he
so
just, I knew he was going to be
scummy.
bad, but wow, the worst of the worst.
Yes.
Oh.
Next time you talk to my wife like that, you'll get worse.
Oh,
She
yeah.
cried for an hour. It isn't enough she's slave teaching you stupid kids how to read and write. You have to fool around, eh? Get out of here, Mr. Wells. I'll wait. I want to finish my day. Get out of here, quick.
He's really going to try it. Oh, God. He did jump. Oh, that's the... Is that the angel?
Against the law where I come from, too. Where do you come from? Heaven?
He's just trying to spit this out.
Yeah.
He is too.
Angel second class.
I gotta get paid more money.
Who's getting out of
I'm gonna
there?
go get a breather.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for me, everybody would be a lot better off. My wife and my kids and my friends. Look, little fella, why you go off and haunt somebody else?
Now you
Oh,
don't
my
understand. I got my
Oh,
job.
shut up, will you?
Oh, no.
What I need's a couple of good stiff drinks. How about you?
And now he's
Do you
sober
wanna drink?
again.
The angel.
Your wings around here.
Why, don't they believe in angels?
I like that.
Why should they be surprised when they see one?
He never grew up. How old are you anyway, Clarence?
293.
Oh, God.
Next May.
That does it.
Oh, that was so cool. Oh, that's cool.
You know, that's another reason for me not to like you. That rumhead spent 20 years in jail for poisoning a kid. If you know
Oh,
he
yeah,
must be a
he
champ,
never saved
Yeah,
them.
he didn't save him.
would you show these gentlemen to the door? Sure. This way, gentlemen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Louie, you're driving me crazy, too. I'm seeing things here. I'm going home and see my wife and family. You understand that? And I'm going
You
home.
don't have any.
No, they're not there. She married Sam or something.
How am I doing, Joseph? Thanks. I didn't have a drink.
Do this, do you, bud?
Oh, God, he just bite.
Joseph! Oh, shut up. Oh, Joseph! Joseph!
Oh!
What?
Oh, what?
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I had him right here.
You need help, too.
I need a drink.
Me too.
He's like, after that, I don't know.
Oh, there must be some easier way for me to get my wings.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not him again.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, worse and worse trouble.
Oh, no. Don't shoot it.
Oh,
Wait. Stop. Not in this town.
Oh, his bloody mouth is bad.
What's the matter? I get out of here, Bert, or I'll hit you again. Get out.
Poor
What the hell are you
Brady.
yelling for, George? George. Bert, do you know me? Know you?
I can think you're crazy again.
I've been looking all over town trying to find you.
Yeah, I bet you're...
Hello, Bedford Falls! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, George! Merry Christmas, movie house! Merry Christmas, Emporium! Kids! Hey!
He's kissing it now.
George! George!
Oh, boy.
George, darling! Where are you? Oh, George! George! George!
Are you real?
George!
You have no idea what's happened to me.
Oh, wow.
Collected all the money.
Mary did it, George. Mary did it. She told some people you were in trouble and they scattered all over town.
Oh,
Oh, my gosh.
oh, how wonderful. Oh, see? You brought everyone together. They're
That's
helping
right.
you now.
Yeah,
How
see that?
sweet. That's positive.
Stop. Hey, and Merry Christmas, Sam Wainwright.
Oh,
Good.
he came through.
Oh, he's stuck.
Oh, good.
Sure.
What's Potter gonna do?
Yeah.
Nice. Rip up that warrant.
Go, who has friends? Thanks for the wings. Oh,
Got
Kurt's got wings.
That's a Christmas present from a very dear friend of mine.
Oh,
He got his
oh,
that's
right.
right, see?
That's for him.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Yay!
Still makes me cry.
Oh, that was so nice. And it ends with the bell again. Started with it, ended with it.
Oh, that's good.
Yay.
That was good.
Well, wonderful is a perfect title. It's a wonderful life.
It is. And he realized it.
I love
That was
that.
good. That
Yeah.
was very good. God.
Really
That
nice.
was good.
Isn't that a great movie?
That was good. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
I knew it would be emotional. I wasn't sure how I was going to take it, but I know it's a good movie. I've heard that it was a good movie, and it's a classic. I hear about it every single Christmas.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah. It's just a fabulous movie.
Yeah,
Great
I'm-
movie.
Like that.
I'm sad that I'm happy I finally saw it, but I'm sad. You know, how many years went by of me not seeing this movie, and I'm not freaking lying. Like, I'm honest, but I'm just,
No,
Yes.
you know,
I've never watched this, and there's so many things I have not seen. Like, I knew some references, like the moon,
That's right. Yeah.
yeah,
Last of the
Last
Moon.
Like
and
that, yeah.
and I don't even know. I think I
Angel.
saw like not even a clip from this movie. I probably saw like a cameo of something else doing that, but I kind of guess it was from here. I've seen a show when I was a kid that kind of referenced the ending on the bridge, but it wasn't suicide. It was his life was changed, and then he was so happy and hugging everyone, saying "Merry Christmas." But other than that, like this was all new to me, and it was a wonderful story.
It sure was, definitely.
It is, you know, and I loved how Clarence let George see for himself, because he was just in disbelief
That's
when
right,
he
yeah.
became, you know, non-existent, didn't have an identification anymore,
to
and
see
he
for
just
himself.
he just let him go into whatever scenario. He didn't stop him. He had to see for himself how many changes for the
Everything,
worse
everything changed.
without him
Yeah.
in their lives, without people, you know,
That's for
without
sure.
him being in his loved ones' lives and the town's lives. What happened?
Yeah.
I mean, how scary is that? I mean, how would, like, just my feeling alone, you know, going around and having this extraordinary thing happen where you don't exist anymore. You meet an angel. Like, how often does that happen
Right.
in someone's
Like
life?
that.
On a
So
night
I
you're
do not
drunk,
believe
you're
that.
suicidal,
That's
and
right,
you know,
And people not knowing who you are, like, that's a huge shock. And not only that, but he'll be in denial. Like, it starts with his
That's right.
friends, and then it went to his family, like his wife, his kids, and his own
mom,
mom.
yeah,
And that was
Chain
huge.
reaction.
and then
But,
even to see his brother dead.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's not
definitely,
alive
yeah.
because of him.
yeah, and with this movie, I just assumed it was full on Christmas theme from start to finish with Christmas music, and there'd be some kind of struggle. But I thought it was going to be full on family celebrating the holidays. And this was very dark. I mean, right from the start, we have everyone praying for George, you know, saying like he needs help. And like going down such a dark path is shocking because like suicide's a huge shock. Like, and I would not have expected that in a Christmas movie. Like, I just assumed this was all, you know, like going to be a fun Christmas movie.
Right,
you know, I didn't think it was going to
right.
have like dark struggles that, you know, some people do deal with. And
Definitely.
for George to be this character that was well loved and compassionate. He really cared about his friends, the town, and even though he wanted to get out of it, he put himself last. Like, he always put
he was
everyone else
selfless
first.
to the last minute, right down to the bridge.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
You know, he was selfless. He was willing to, you know, cash in that, you know, that life insurance policy. Let himself. He was worth, you know, like Potter said, you're worth more dead than alive.
Yeah.
And, you know, to be that selfless, to think like that, well, I'm going to let myself go for others right to the moment.
Devastating.
I mean, it's just...
And we didn't see Potter at the
heartbreaking.
end either.
Isn't that a great... I love
good.
how
That's good.
he wasn't even...
That's right.
I
Nothing
think,
to it.
yep.
Yeah.
you know, that is a better ending.
Isn't
I
that
do
great?
agree
Yeah,
now.
Where he wasn't at the
Yeah.
end
Yeah.
and making a big speech or something.
Yeah. I wish...
I loved that.
Because it wasn't about that. It was
Yep.
positive. It was about George and him realizing that even though bad things happen, he really did have it good. And he's
He
not,
had to
again, like, he's
realize
very
it.
selfless, but
Yeah.
he has to, like, value what he has. And he loves everyone, but he wasn't realizing because he was so stressed out with his job. And $8,000 is a big deal now, but back then it was so much more money.
Definitely.
Huge.
And he could go to jail, so he can lose his life and everything. So that was devastating. But so we were focused on him, not on Potter. But at the end, I still wanted a little justice of him getting caught with that money and then him going to jail or something.
Yeah, that
but
would've been
that wasn't the
fantastic,
point, you know. And to leave him out of the picture was better because no one cares about him because he's just an evil man, a sad
And
evil
shame
man.
on Potter too for that. You know about the $8,000.
I know,
and the
I
Billy
know.
and things.
But
you know,
guess
he
what?
didn't-
No one's going to be there.
That's
when-
right.
The fact that
when
he, I mean, he's so
dies.
rich, but I'm like, and he has another $8,000 now.
Yes.
But still, he's lonely
he
and
was
sad,
counting on
and
it.
he'll never have anyone.
That's
Nope,
sure.
he'll never
Definitely
have
not.
anyone
No.
at his funeral. He won't even have the people that he's paying right to the minute. They won't
Yeah.
be there.
And
No,
I don't
we
care
don't.
like how tough he'll make himself sound to be. You know, he by himself will be very sad. You know,
Yes.
it makes me feel sad
He's
for
the
people
Scrooge.
like that, but. You know, you did it to yourself too.
That's
I mean,
for
every
sure.
case is different. I'm not saying labeling everyone like that, but I'm just, you know, he truly is an evil man to, you know, like he was going to give that $8,000 back, but once he realized, oh, it benefits me and Uncle, you know, what was his name? Uncle Bud?
Uncle
Oh,
Billy.
yeah, Uncle
Uncle Billy, yeah,
Uncle
Uncle
Billy.
Billy, when he was like, you know, you could tell he was lost, and he's like, oh, well, this benefits me, so I'm going to screw him over.
yes.
Someone's going to go to
Oh,
jail.
and I'm
and
finally
then
going to have the
manipulate
building
George.
alone be
top of
dismantled.
that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Very
like
considerate.
your insurance is, your life insurance is more valuable than you being alive. You know, dead is
Right,
better.
right.
And, you know, he's like saying all these things to him that,
And even when the
It's
bank
evil.
was, you know, going to be run out, it was going to be, you know, if you don't keep your doors open by
you were
6
going to
o'clock,
go bankrupt,
you're
and
going
that
to
was
go
it. They were going to
bankrupt.
close.
And he didn't care. He's like, oh, you know, you can come over to my bank. It's 50 cents on the dollar.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, that's
Yes, yeah.
horrible. Those
Yeah.
poor people.
Yeah.
And that's what's scary too, because when you're in a crowd, what's that saying? Where like when you have a crowd, you go
You
stupid
just-
or
yeah,
whatever.
You just
but
go
there's
on
a
the
famous
bandwagon.
saying.
You just go for it.
Yeah, and
What everyone
with
else is
George
doing.
telling them, like, listen, like, you're panicking right now. You're not thinking right. Like, you'll let him win, and he'll take over everything.
Right.
Nothing will be how it should be. Like, he'll just completely take advantage of everyone here, and it won't really be a home for anyone because everyone will be suffering. They won't have enough money to pay off their
Right.
bills.
That's right.
And it would be a
Pottersville own
Pottersville
everything.
before you know it.
Yeah,
That's
and so I'm glad that George, like, he's really good at speeches, and he was really good at talking to the people, because immediately people are like, I'd rather get half of my money than nothing at all. And I'm like, you're not
know, they
even
just
listening
can't.
to
It's
the
panic
whole
mode.
idea.
Yeah.
And for Mary to be, you know, selfless with their honeymoon money,
I
she didn't
love that.
initially
That
want
was-
him to
that
go
was really great.
to the bank,
Yeah.
but she went. You know, she followed him and she offered. Here it is. Let's, you know.
And all the
Sure.
way through, like, they were a perfect couple because
were.
right away, because he's always been like that. And again, he's selfless and he'll do anything for anyone. And here they're going on their honeymoon, and right when he ran out, I'm like, oh, their marriage is going to end badly because this is like, he was already like that. And right after the wedding, he's already doing the same thing, like sacrificing them to go help the people. So I thought there was going to be a lot of strain there. Then maybe they get a divorce. But no, like she full on knows who he is, which says a whole lot about someone. And actually, like, going to that house, buying that house, and setting it up. Like, right when she first said, come home, and she said the address, and he was like, what? Like, I kind of knew it would be that house, but I wasn't sure. And then when he got there, I thought, like, maybe she rented it out for, like, a couple nights or something and was just doing a romantic getaway because they couldn't go anywhere and they didn't have any money. And I thought because they have a lot of friends, they were able to get away with that. But no, they bought the house, and she fixed it up. And I'm like, how incredible is that?
And raising all these kids and just being so positive, but it generates from his positivity. They took every like bad scenario, even that when they were dancing, doing the Charleston, and they went into the pool. They made a bad situation great.
And they were dancing in the pool.
Right, and they made every scenario that was bad, ultimately they made the best they could out of a bad situation, and that was a great
very good
part of the story too.
I don't think it was from this movie, but a long time ago I did see a scene where someone probably got it from this movie, but there was some show where they were pranking people at a dance and they opened up the pool. So it had to come from this. Where else would it come from? So I was like, holy crap. But that's pretty dangerous. But, yes, so they make the best out of any situation. They had fun. They laughed, soaking wet. Like,
they did.
That was perfect. And they had the best banter, too. Like, they were so good together.
They were.
They
like
could
when
joke,
they were wearing the clothes.
sarcastic.
That's right, my gosh.
Yeah, just taunt each other. But it was all in fun. And they really love each other. And I knew that there would be a lot of romance, but I didn't know it was going to be full-on romance like this. So that was a lot of fun. There was great chemistry.
It was, and she loved him ever since he worked for the druggist. I mean, she was that little girl on the stool.
Oh, and I love that story, too.
Whispering in his bad ear.
That's right.
Yes, because that was Gower. Yeah, Mr. Gower.
Mr. Gower, yeah.
And his story was really sad, too. He lost his son. He was devastated. He wasn't paying attention about the meds. And thank God George helped him. Because he would have, he was, struggling to survive. Like, he probably was, they said he was in jail for a while. Makes sense.
Right, 20 years.
Killed a
for
kid.
Poisoning a boy.
Yeah, so thank goodness George caught
saved
that.
a lot of people. Even Vi. I mean, Vi loved him ever since day one as well.
That's right,
And
I'm glad she was a good person. I mean, I know she had her person.
But
getting what she wanted, taking advantage of boys and stuff, but still, like, she wasn't she wasn't a mean person.
No, she wasn't.
No, and they were true friends at the end. And her and Mary were friends. So, it's all because of George.
Yeah, and then his brother.
Yes.
His brother lived and was able to serve.
That's
and
good.
Right, and even Sam giving him all that money or loaning that money to him.
Good.
You know, $25,000, that's a lot of money. And that's saving, and it's going to even flourish even more now, and you'll see Potter die and everything is going to be back to normal. Or other people are going to, it's going to be a wonderful town going forward.
It's a wonderful life.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful life, that's right.
So I have to ask you, Mom, because I think you've been trying to say some things, and this is around your time, so I know you were getting kind of emotional during certain scenes.
Yes. And I also like Donna Reed.
Yeah.
That's Mary. She plays Mary. Yes.
Mm-hmm. You've seen her in other things.
Ward Bond too was on there too. The cop.
Yeah. So you recognized a lot of people.
Yes, I sure did.
I recognize Alfalfa.
Yes, me too.
I heard you say that, so I never watched that, but I know
the Little Rascals.
I said,
he was the one who had the key for the pool.
Right.
Oh, how fun! That's cool.
Right,
little freckles.
Yeah. And then we had like the hair.
Yes,
he
always had his hair.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been funny if they had his hair stick up straight after he did it, like he was a little devil. But he didn't.
And Mom, you've seen all of this movie before? You've seen parts of it?
A long time ago, I saw all of it. And that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And since then, I've seen parts of it.
So do you remember a lot watching it this time?
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh, really good, yeah.
Do you have any major scenes that really stand out that you like? Like a favorite scene?
I love when Mary, more or less she set the honeymoon up at the hotel.
Yeah, that's a great
nice.
scene. That's one of my favorites too.
That is beautiful. I love that. I know the lasso. What do you say? You put a lasso around the moon. I just knew that, so that really stuck out. Then the picture was nice, but yeah, I think that was great. And my favorite scene, obviously, is the ending when everyone comes together to pay the money. That really hit me. And just to see, not only did he make such a big difference for this town, he wanted to get out of this town so bad, but this town needed him so much, and he's done so much good, and everyone just loves him, and he loves them, and it was just such a wonderful ending to bring everyone together.
It was the best
and have them
That's
chip
my favorite
in.
part
really
too.
great, too.
Another really good part is when Harry comes home after college. And George thinks he's going to give him the keys to the bank and loan, and no, he comes home with a wife.
Yes, that's right.
And
So
then he
constantly
finds
he's, like, weighed down
out. He
with the
finds
pressure.
out. And then he talks to his wife, and she looks so in love with him, and he's like, that,
again, like he's
that
like,
was
I won't stress him
heartbreaking, but
out.
so sweet that you know what he's going to do. He's gonna
And he
stay
turned
with
down
it.
a job offer that Ruth gave, or her father gave him, or something too, because there was a mention. I think Harry mentioned something, but yeah, he turned down the offer, and he's just sticking to Bailey and Loan, and that's it. So,
and I think my worst moment with feeling about George was when he actually was listening to Potter offer him that money until he shook his hand.
Yeah,
and then when he shook his hand, he goes, "No, this is poison. This is terrible. I can't do anything for you."
Yeah.
With you.
Yeah,
I mean,
What
it
am
was
I
such a
thinking?
turnaround, but
guy.
we needed to see that, to
Yes.
show what a great opportunity for him. And that really shows George's character even more, where he's tempted, but then realizes how bad this is and how bad it's going to be for the community.
Yeah,
So
the one thing I wanted was freedom
says not to.
and all this money, and I can take it, but I can't take it from the devil.
And I felt so bad for Uncle Billy, too, when he realized the money was gone.
I know, and he wasn't
then-
drunk either.
Yeah, and then George finding that out.
So he was having memory problems, and I know
Yes.
that's really hard, and it's easier to say, but here they're really close to this guy, and he's already been forgetful many times, and $8,000 is just so much money to trust to someone that you already know has all these issues. He's very forgetful. We saw it quite a few times in this movie, and overthinking it. But how many times do they see it when they actually work with him? I wouldn't trust $8,000. At least bring someone with him, because that was a huge no-no on their part. They shouldn't have done that.
The crazy hair, he should have went with him.
That's right.
Yeah. So, but that's part of the story. Lesson
it is.
learned,
and we love the crow, don't we?
Yeah, I know Raven Crows. I know they're different, but I can't remember the difference. But I think that was a crow, and that was cool. I thought it was their personal alarm system.
That was
called
Riot. That was so funny.
Yeah, they kept jumping on his shoulder, and the random squirrel
He
that was
loved
there
all
too.
the animals. He was a very
yes,
loving
yeah,
man. He had all these little animals in his home.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, bring more people into the bank by having animals around. Hey, that too, But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm glad we did watch it in black and white. Again, watching on Amazon, they give you 2 different versions, and there's no added scenes to the newer one. It's just black and white or color. So, but yeah, I think this was how it was originally filmed, obviously. So I'm glad we watched it the original way.
I always liked the black and white. And still, when they colorized, it didn't look the same.
It didn't look the same.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I can see that just because, or understand that because adding color, I'm sure
it's different.
It adds depth to it, but it might not look so real, I guess, depending on how they do it. I don't know. But yeah, now I'm curious to see the color version so we can compare. But anyways, guys, we did get a few requests for this, not too many, but I've always been curious about this movie, and I know you guys were excited to watch this too. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
We hope that you're having a wonderful life. Appreciate little things. Appreciate what you have.
Yes.
Like we do. Aww. We love each other. Love you guys. Until next time. Bye. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Get the bell. Ring the bell.
Ding, ding. Yay. Another angel.
Get
God
some
is
wings.
great.
Bye.
Bye.